Hello YouTube and welcome to tutorial number 16 in the PHP programming tutorial series, and in this video we are going to explore the wonderful world of the PHP get function. Now in all the previous tutorials it's been well and fine, we've actually learned a lot of PHP, but what we haven't created is a dynamic feature for a website. All of these could be achieved with HTML alone, so now we're going to start exploring some dynamic functions in PHP. And what we can actually do here is get input from the user and then use it on our website. So we'll start our PHP file off and we'll call this get.php, and actually we're going to name this as message.php. okay, and now what we're going to do is up here we need to declare a variable called, and it's going to use the function get. So what this will do is it will get the value that has been passed from the browser to the server for the name of that value. And that sounds very confusing right now, but trust me, I'll write it out and you'll understand it. So what you need to do is put a $, as just like declaring a variable, then put an underscore and type get, and then inside this get you need to put 2 square brackets and then a semicolon, and inside here is going to be the name of the variable that we are going to be getting from the browser. So it is pretty much just like it sounds. We are going to get a value from the browser. So what we will do is we'll put some quotations in there, and the value we're going to get is name. So you might be asking, how are we going to get this value from the browser? How does it work? Well, I'll show you the simple way to get it, and then I'll show you the easy way to get it, the user-friendly way to get it, to make your website dynamic. So what we can do now is type echo. Actually no, what we're going to do is declare this as a variable. So we're going to say name is equal to get name. Okay, so now what we can do is we can echo out welcome to the website, then put a space and concatenate the variable name, and then we'll just add a full stop. Okay, so if we now go to the file message.php, whoops, PGP, it's not going to cut it. Okay, it will say that there's error. It says unidentified index, and that's because we have not set the variable name. And the way that we're going to get this is from the actual link in the URL. So what we can type is question mark, and that is going to indicate that we are about to pass a variable to the server, and then we type the name of the variable, which is name, and then an equal sign, and then a value which is going to be, we'll put Chris. So we type this and it's going to say welcome to the website Chris, and let's say we want to, our name is Tom, welcome to the website Tom. So that gives a real dynamic edge to the website. So let's go back and just read over it. So when we load the page right here, the reason it displays welcome to the website Tom is we're saying, okay, declare the variable name, and that's going to get the value of name from the actual URL. So it's going to use the get function to get name, and we can see up here that we have put a question mark to tell PHP we're going to get past some variables, and then we've set the value of name to Tom, and that has been displayed right there. So we've just echoed it out. But that's fine and good, but that's not very well a user having to type that in the URL. So what we'll now do is we will make a new file. So click File, New, and this is actually going to allow us to make a HTML form which will pass the value to the message.php page. So we're going to make a HTML form. Now if you do not know HTML, we'll just learn a bit of it right now. Okay, so we need to make a HTML form, and we start this with the form attribute. So type open brackets form, and after that we're going to type action, and this is going to tell PHP what page we want to execute this on. So action is going to be message.php, which is because our page right there is called message.php, and then we're going to just close out those quotations, and then we need to define the method. Now the method in this case equals get, and we will learn about the other method, which is post, and that will be the next tutorial. but for now we're going to use get. And what we need to do now is try and get the variable from the user. So we're going to just type out, we'll put it in bold, name, or we'll just put enter your name, and then we'll just stop the bold. And what we need to do here is have an input, and in HTML an input will be like a white box you can type in. So we do this by doing open brackets, input, then we need to define a type equals text, and then this is very important, we need to define the name. Now PHP will get the name of the variable by the name that we give this input box, and in here we need to put the name equals the actual name that we have over here. So we go over here, we've declared the variable as name, so what we need to do over here is declare this name as quite simply name. So when we've done that, all we need now is a submit button inside of our form. So we're going to just create a submit button. You do that by typing input and then type equals submit, and that will submit the form for us. And as always, you need to end the form with /form tag. So let's go over this quick HTML code. This is just setting the form action to message.php, so this file will be executed after this form is submitted, and it's setting the method to get because we are using the get function right here. And all we're doing here is outputting the text, enter your name, and after that we're just creating a simple input box, and that the name of that is name. That is very important. And then we're going to put a submit button here, and we end the form. So we're going to save this, save as input.php. We can save a HTML, doesn't matter, and we'll go to input.php. And also one change we need to make, we go back here. No, actually we'll leave it as that for now. So we've made both of our web pages, so when the action message.php is initiated from this page, is going to take this name right here, name equals name, and it's going to assign that, so get the variable name to the variable name in here too, and then it's going to just welcome the name. So let's say our name is Bob, hit submit, welcome to the website Bob, and then we can go back, we can say our name is John, submit, welcome to the website John. So it adds a really dynamic feature to our website where users can generate a custom message. So I'm just going to go and show you guys what happens if you set this the name to something else. So if you want to set the name to user and we save this, it will not work. So if we go back here, reload input, and we're going to say Chris, hit submit, and we have an unidentified index, and that is because we are passing the variable called user over here, and since we are getting name, it's not actually picking anything up. So if we actually change this to user and saved it, and then just type Chris again, it will say welcome to the website Chris. So I hope this has been quite an interesting tutorial for you guys. This is one of the more fun features of PHP. I guarantee this is the most fun you've had with PHP since you started. And if we go over to here, we can also add multiple things. So let's just add another one under here. So enter your age, and then I'll also end the bold. So we're going to put input type equals text, and then name equals age, and we're just going to grab the age from the user, and then you can go back over here. Right under here we're going to add a new variable called age, and all you do is use the get method again, and then we're going to get age, and then we can just say welcome to the website name, you are, and then concatenate this variable, you are age years old. And if we save that, and then we can go back to this page, reload it, and why isn't that working? Actually, we haven't saved this, I think. Save that, reload, and I'll actually, 1 second, I'll go and add a line break here just to make it more neat. So enter your name, Chris, enter your age, 18, submit. Welcome to the website Chris, you are 18 years old. and I could add a space there, but it's not really the point. So yeah, and that is the end of the tutorial. So thank you for watching this video, and if you have any questions about this, please leave a comment, and we will be talking about the post method in the next tutorial. So please like this video, subscribe to the channel, and hopefully you'll stay watching the tutorials, and I'll see you next time.